Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel. My name is Teresa Ellen Arianis, T.E.A., and this is Tea Time Adventures on YouTube. I apologize for the little bit of a deepness and nasal part of my voice, but we have been sick the last couple of weeks and we're slowly getting over it. But what I want to do in today's video is show you delivery number 3 from my meal subscription kits of Every Plate. Now, unfortunately, it hit us at a time when we both got sick and we didn't really want to eat all that much. So it has been a struggle to cook. But they're well preserved items because they are vacuum sealed. So we're not worried about the meat going bad or anything like that, etc., etc. So I have paused it after 3 weeks of deliveries. I have used up the first week's delivery and utilize the third meal slightly differently than what they'd planned. Out of the second kit, I've only made one, so I still have 2 meals to make. And then this third box is technically 2 meals plus a double meal because I asked for 2 extra portions of something. So we do have a lot of cooking to do, but hopefully we will be getting our appetite back. So this is delivery number 3. And the meals that I've picked for this round was a crock pot meal, and that is a slow cooker hearty steak stew with peas and carrots. And I did get a double portion of these. That's 4 meals out of it, just because I've got a large crock pot and it didn't make sense to try and do a very small crock pot, small meal in a large crock pot. So I did get double this. So consider this almost 2 meals, or 4 meals, as you want to, however you want to do it. 2 meals, 4 servings. So this sounds very good. They're sending potatoes, carrots, onions, celery, garlic, diced steak, tomato paste, Worcestershire sauce, beef stock concentrate, mushroom stock concentrate, soy sauce, dried thyme, peas, and parsley. What I need is salt, pepper, oil, ketchup, and flour. No problem there. The other meal that I picked is gingery pork egg roll in a bowl with lo mein noodles and cabbage. They're sending ginger, garlic, scallions, lime, lo mein noodles, ground pork, coleslaw mix, sweet soy glaze, and beef stock concentrate. You need salt, pepper, and cooking oil. And I think did I keep with ground pork? I think I stuck with ground pork on that one. I could be wrong. And then the last item was Hearty pork chops in a tomato cream sauce. They send garlic, zucchini, tomato, lemons, Israeli couscous. I've never made that before. Italian seasoning, pork chops, chicken stock, and cream cheese. You need salt, pepper, butter, and cooking oil to make it. So all of these look really, really lovely. Go ahead, and I'm actually looking forward to this one. And I love stew, and I hardly ever make it. It's been years. So I am looking forward to that as well. So those are what the meals are supposedly going to look like. This is the heaviest box yet, and I had to have my guy drag it in here. Okay, so yes, we threw everything in one big box. Holy cow. Yeah. So you've got, I'm assuming that's cilantro. So you've got a couple of packets of cilantro. What else do we have to here? And I'm just going to dump it behind me. And I don't even know what meal it's for until I go sort it out. Here's the coleslaw mix. We've got the Israeli couscous. What else do we have down here? More cilantro. Heavens to Betsy. Is it cilantro? No, it's parsley. Okay, it's parsley. Lots of parsley, apparently. We have a cucumber. We have green onions or scallions, just a couple of those. We do have some celery from the beef stew. Oh, wait, 2 packets of celery for the beef stew. Holy moly. We definitely have some onions, lo mein noodles, more freaking parsley, which like 4 things of parsley down here. Wow. we have a lot of beef stock concentrate. That's what these little packets are. Beef stock concentrate. Beef. Gosh darn, how many are there? Oh my. Did somebody just go crazy and give us too many? I'm betting this is a soy sauce, but it's hard to tell. You've got mushroom stock concentrate, chicken concentrate. Oh, no. Here's the soy sauce. Soy sauce. Must be some sort of other gingery sauce or whatever. I got lots of packets of seasoning. What do you say? Dried thyme, Italian seasoning, more dried thyme. We've got a whole bunch of carrots. Whole bunch of carrots. I'm not even done yet. Oh, more soy sauce, more mushrooms concentrate. Wow. I would think they'd be able to put these in a smaller bag. What are you? Philadelphia cream cheese. I don't know why they just don't put them all. There's a lot of waste on this. I must say that. So lots and lots of carrots. There is, what are you? Oh, tomato paste. Tomato paste. That's for another stew. Kikkoman. I'm assuming sweet soy glaze. Another soy sauce. What is down here? I'm assuming that's ginger. It doesn't really have a scent, but I'm assuming that's ginger. There's a lime. There's a tomato. There's like 2 things of peas. Garlic. They always send more garlic than you need, but I like garlic. And there's a whole bunch of 4, 8, 10 or 12 different potatoes, little new potatoes down here. So they just throw it all in there. And then you get to sort it out. You get to figure out what vegetables go with what meals, holy cow, etc., etc. So I know from what I've understood from parsley. I'm going to have to redo this. I'm going to throw this over there for now. Because I've got like packets everywhere. So it does come well refrigerated. It comes with these gigantic ice packs. Clean and dry, empty non-toxic contents into trash and dry. Set aside, don't recycle me with your curbside items. And I'm assuming they mean the plastic place. Recycle at plasticfilmrecycling.org or look for drop-off locations. Product is non-toxic, not for human consumption, not to be used on body or medical injuries. Keep out of reach of children. Okay, so we've got 2 of these large things back here. So we have diced beefsteak, and when you start looking at these, you start thinking, gosh, that's really tiny. But when you make it, portion control. I have problems with portion control. And my guy is skinny as a rail, and I'm not. It's the old saying, Jack Sprat could eat no fat, his wife could eat no lean. So, lots of stuff down here. So we have the diced beefsteak. We have some ground pork for that egg roll in a bowl. What else is in here? We have pork chops. I'm assuming they're pork chops. It's hard to say, but I'm assuming that's the pork chops for the tomato glaze. Diced beefsteak, because we did get a double portion of the never-ending. I did get a double portion of the stew. So again, so we've got 4 packets of the diced beefsteak. So that's going to make 1 hearty stew. So 1, 2, yep, 4 packets, and they're 8 ounces each. So that's 16. That's 2 pounds. 2 pounds of basically stew meat. So that's going to be something very hearty. We've got the pork chops, and they're probably 2 pork chops in here, but look how thick they are. So that's pretty cool. Then we've got the ground pork, again, like I said, for the the egg roll in a bowl. And then I got one thing extra. Now this is something that I've noticed that they had, that if you just start scrolling through the meats, and you can buy some meat just as it is, not part of a meal plan, but still as an extra, you can buy, chicken breasts and ground beef, etc., etc. But they have flank steak, and then if you look at it, it'll be $5.99, $6.99. If you keep scrolling all the way to the bottom, past the desserts, past the spices, they will have beef ranch steak. 10 ounces of beef ranch steak for $1. $1. I got a packet in my last box number 2, and I put it in the freezer. So there'll be a couple of times where we just have some steak and taters and just go to town. But because we haven't been eating, I have put a halt on this for now. I've toggled it to skip the next 3 weeks in a row. We need to catch up. We need to eat also what's already here in our freezer. I have a bunch of salmon, a bunch of frozen chicken breasts. I have some sirloin, pre-cooked sirloin strips from Costco, and a big thing of, potatoes au gratin casserole that's up there. So we need to eat some of that down too. But this was fun, and we're definitely enjoying it. But it just hit us when we both got sick, and we didn't really want to eat, and I didn't want to cook. I tried valiantly to try, but he might have eaten maybe a third of a meal, and then we'd have to put it away, and he'd pick at it the next day for lunch, and then it came time for dinner again. It was like, I worked from home several days. I don't like working from home. It's not as productive for me, but I did, and I got some stuff done. But by the end of the day, I was exhausted from coughing and having a stuffed up head and a sore throat. So it wasn't the C word, but probably just a regular cold or flu. So we did test on that one, and it was just a regular cold or flu. So that's it. That is Every Plate delivery number 3. Again, we've got a double portion of stew. We've got, and I think, it's going to be yummy. I never had a stew that didn't have potatoes in it, but I guess I could add potatoes too if I really wanted to. And then we've got the gingery pork egg roll in a bowl. So you've got that coleslaw, you've got the noodles, you've got the ground pork. We really like the lo mein noodles from the previous box. That ended up being really yummy. I think we had it with shrimp, and that ended up being really yummy. We really liked it. We couldn't finish each one of them, but you would think these things, keep looking at them, and it's like, oh gosh, there's not enough food there. Oh yeah, there is. There truly is. It is 2 very full portions. If you had a third person you wanted to share it with, you probably could if it was a small child or whatever, and squeak it past. But there is plenty of portions. You keep thinking, oh, that's only like 8 ounces of this or 10 ounces of that. And you don't really need more than that. As Americans, I think our eyes are bigger than our stomach. And we keep thinking, well, if it doesn't fill up the plate and it's like a 12-inch plate, then instead of an 8-inch plate, you're thinking you're not getting enough. But you are. You've got to watch those calories. These are not calorie friendly. I'm not even sure if they're diabetic friendly, but I feel like I'm eating better foods, fresher foods. I'm utilizing the skills that I have for cooking, learning some new skills. Nothing that's going to really, take me out of my comfort zone, but it's like I wouldn't have thought to put some of this stuff together before. And you get to keep the recipe cards. It may not exactly tell you, how many ounces of this or that to use on the stock or the spices, but you can figure it out. That's the good thing about being, a home cook, is you'll figure it out. You'll make it your own. So thank you so much, everybody, for visiting with me today as I throw my groceries across the bed. I hope you are having an excellent week. Technically, I'm in green today because it is Earth Day, but I'm not sure exactly what day that this is going to post. But, all of this is recyclable. including the ice packs. So there does seem to be some sort of a waste, but we're eating all of that we've got. So we just have to be in the mood to eat. So hopefully we're both getting better and recovering from this. So yeah. Anyway, please give me a thumbs up for positivity. I have a giveaway that's going on, a Temu giveaway, Temu Spring Fling with me and 7 other channels. So please check the description box for those links. Yeah, it's a fun giveaway. I'm looking forward to it. So thanks so much, everybody. Take care now, and I will see you around the net. Bye.